harder than it seems. It's not letting go of me. What's there to be afraid of? Time to give it all.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dear Sybersue. I'm Sybersue, your host. Today's topic is, she's losing interest in me. What should I do? Now, this particular fellow has been dating this girl for about 2 months, and things were going really well. And all of a sudden, she's starting to play a few games on him, pulling back, not texting him for, 2 or 3 days, little things like this. And he's confused because he doesn't know what to do anymore. Well, this is confusing for both sexes because this happens to women a lot as well. But I want to draw attention to it sort of more as a male perspective here, because a lot of guys are not used to this. They're not used to, if they're showing interest in a woman, they're used to her responding. But all of a sudden now, women are starting to play a little bit more of this push-pull cat and mouse game. And I'm not sure really if it's because they think this will keep the man interested long-term, or whether they're pulling back because they are losing interest. The trick here for the guy that's trying to figure this out is to really look at the red flags that were early in the relationship building. Like if you met her and she was, changing times that you guys were going to get together, she bailed on you a few times, or she didn't really seem that interested when you did phone her or text her, and she sort of goes, well, let's make it next week. All these things are sort of indicators that she's maybe there 50, 60, 70%, but not in it for the long haul. If she's really interested and she's coming across bombarding you with this super interest and wanting to text you all the time and see you all the time, again, that's a red flag. So the trick here is to find that happy medium in the middle. It's like when you go into your new job, you go in full force with commitment and in the sense of that you want to be there and you want to give 100% to everybody in the office. But you're not going to go in there and try and take over everything and be all controlling about it all. And this is the thing in a relationship, a new relationship as well. You want to take a few slower steps in getting to know someone. Don't believe everything they say right away. Watch the body language. Listen to what they, how they live their life outside of seeing you. Because these are all really, really, really big things that will teach you a little bit more about who this person is. Sometimes we don't want to see it because we're so excited that we've met this really cool person, and we do sort of say, it'll be fine. We'll just let it take its course. But then we come in there a little bit faster than we should. And then we're left confused because everybody sits there and goes, oh, maybe this isn't what I want anymore. I'm not sure what I want. So they pull back. But the biggest thing here, if somebody that you've been dating starts playing games, starts pulling back, starts, making excuses, this is a really big indicator that it might be time for you to move on. Because really, do you want to start your relationship that could go on for another year under these conditions where they're the ones that's in charge of everything and you don't know where you stand with them? Because that's not really a good place for you to be. So, in answer to this question on, if somebody's pulling back, what do? You let them go. It's simple. Really. Don't try and bring them into your life and hold on tight to them and give them all these things that they might be sticking around just because maybe you're buying them things or you're taking them out for really nice dinners and they go, oh, what the hell, I may as well go and I'll end it later. Don't waste time and spend all this money on somebody that you're trying to impress, because after, a few times of seeing each other, you should kind of know whether there is a chance for the two of you. And if they start pulling back and doing anything that's completely different to how you've been for those, few months or even those few days, then you know that they weren't authentic and real when you first met them. So before you get totally invested emotionally with them, check these things out and move on. I mean, that's what's nice about dating today. You can move on and try and meet somebody of caliber that fits within your lifestyle and who you are as a person. You don't need to sit there and dissect and find out who they are, because they're pretty much giving you an indication of who they are. So don't try and look into it too deep, because that's when you get screwed up. That's when you get messed up, and then you end up angry because you gave time to the wrong person again. Find somebody who doesn't play games, who says what they mean, and enjoy them. Anyway, thanks for listening to Dear Sybersue. Please keep your comments coming under the video and subscribe, and I appreciate all of you very much.